Hey guys, so I haven't taken a vacation day or sick day in like 5 years, and I had a very stressful year. So I decided to, take my vacation days. I don't even have enough, but for the rest of the year, I mean, I have too many, so I won't even get to use them all. But I decided to take it off for the rest of the year. And man, you know what I like to do when I'm done working for the rest of the year? I like to look at some baseball cards. Well, I like to look at other sports cards too. I want to show you some nice stuff right now. We're going to start off and give a thank you to Shannon at Back to the Cardboard. I got this wonderful Christmas card in the mail, holiday card. I'm terrible at sending out things like this. This was a great surprise, Shannon. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Had some Willie Stargell cards in here. And nice Kellogg's. And, of course, this awesome card. I mean, how great is that? And I want to show you, let's see here, Burke Ross, Bill Quackenbush. He was known to be a elite offensive defenseman. And, man, for a defenseman, he went an entire season without recording a penalty. You believe that? Really cool card. And I have an extra special card here. I mean, you could pick this up for the price of about maybe 2 Prism football boxes. And this is just one of the elite cards in the hobby. I never had one, and I decided to grab one. And that's the T206 Walter Johnson. That's a really nice example. Piedmont back, common back. Most of mine are Piedmont, I'd say. But I've been one of those collectors who's never been enamored with the backs. Some of the Sporting News cards and other issues. It's kind of cool to get a rare back. Like I have a Boston Store card from, the teens or early 20s. Those aren't very common, but I've never really been too enamored with the backs. I understand why people collect them and get really excited about the rare backs. It's just not something I've been into. But when I buy T206s or when I buy the old cards, I look at the image first and foremost. I don't really like creases through somebody's face or paper loss through key areas of the card. And this has a great registration. Has just a little bit of a small wrinkle there on the corner, but very minor and doesn't take away from the look of the card. It's a beautiful example. And Tony, JP Wisco, I got a little Chiba Menko. Now, he was a scrappy little second baseman, flamboyant for the Japanese league. They kind of frowned upon that kind of thing. He was a scrappy ball player. He was very small in size. I think he was something like 5'3", 5'4". But he made up for it with bunting, hard runner, scrappy singles hitter, and good second baseman. Chiba. And I got these from Topps. And these mimic the 1983 football record breaker, if you're familiar with those. So these cards are meant to look like those. And those are nice cards. I love those 83 Topps record breaker football cards. And, I have to laugh. They make a card. They just wanted to include Acuna, right? Because he set the Braves home run record for leadoff hitters. Well, I mean, that's really not that hard to do these days because they have these power hitters leading off. In the old days, they had some scrappy shortstop that batted 173 and was a good fielder and couldn't hit the ball out of the infield. So it wasn't really a big deal. I mean, I think Pete Rose at one time held the record for most home runs from a leadoff hitter, if I'm not mistaken. And then, of course, Ricky Henderson. Rickey Henderson was a rare leadoff hitter that could steal bases and hit home runs. But other than that, there weren't too many of them. So to be the Braves' all-time home run leader as a leadoff hitter, I don't know. I think they're stretching it with that one. Because how many leadoff hitters did the Braves have that hit home runs? And, I mean, quite honestly, he could be a number 3 or 5 hitter or something. Anyway, that's what these cards look like. And how about a set of, the one thing I loved about what they call the junk era, late 80s, early 90s, is, man, they just did, everybody issued cards, whether you went to Denny's or wherever you went, all kind of food, craft foods, you name it, everybody issued baseball cards. Coca-Cola, cereals. So these are from Long John Silver. And I think it's the only time Long John Silver ever issued cards. But I have the complete set. They came out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 packs, I guess you could get over time. This is what these look like on the back. They're kind of cool cards. This year's O-Pee-Chee Hockey actually has cards, inserts that resemble these, except the name's on the bottom. Kind of similar. I always love the O-Pee-Chee Hockey. Bobby Bonilla. I think he's still getting paid, right? I always joke around, like if you bought a Bobby Bonilla baseball card in 1990, do you still have to pay for it every year? But I'm just a little silly and slap happy, that I'm off for the rest of the year. And you know what? I think I'm gonna nap in the afternoon. I'm gonna perfect the art of doing nothing. I don't know. You know what? I want to look at some baseball cards. That's what I'm gonna do through my break. So that's what I have for you today. Man, a T206 Walter Johnson. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Thanks for watching.